Okay, good morning from Leonora. We charged to 100. Whoops, sorry about that, sun shining right in my face. Luckily we won't be heading east, we'll be heading north. So good morning from Leonora Caravan Park. Actually quite a nice restful night in the swag, and it did actually get cold, which is interesting. It's going to be so hot today, just dreading it hugely. Anyway, we're heading to Leinster and then Sandstone, not too long, bit of a short hop. Get on there, charge, and then tomorrow we've got the long stretch from Sandstone to Carolundie, and then Newman, the ultimate goal, the next day. So finally we're going to get there. But gee, it's taking a long time, isn't it, Twig? All right, let's enter our plotting in and go, go, go. All right, excuse the sun again. We've just parked right into the sun. I just wanted to get this done before I go. Oh no, we've unplugged it now. Anyway, it was saying 287 k's, and we get there with 25%. We're going to get into Leinster with 63. I think that's very conservative. I think we're going to get there with heaps more, because we're showing 110. I'm sorry, 510 from 100%. Oh, and the other thing I was going to say, it's 24 degrees at 6:20. Oh my god, so hot. So 1 hour and 28 minutes to Leinster, 63% when we get there, 135 k's, and then it's 287 to Sandstone. We'll get there with 25, but I think we're going to get there with more, because we're going to go conservative. And look, I've got the CB on to listen to the truckers. All right, that'll be better, looking into the sun. Twig's already looking into the sun. Let's go and start emptying this battery. See you on the other side. Okay, we made it to Leinster. It's we got with 70%, 350 k's. We're still waiting for the supermarket to open. I need soap and dog food, and so Sandstone is 1 hour and 35 minutes, 151 kilometers. We'll get there with 35%. Too easy, 340 kilometers we can do, and that's conservative, except there's quite windy, so that's not good. But at least I think it's going to be pretty much a tailwind kind of now from the other side. So all right, the supermarket opened at 8:30. This is pretty much almost a ghost town. It's just miners, and everything's been shut down. Even the petrol station, you just pay by card. There's nothing, but there's a supermarket. So yeah, supermarket we shall go. All right, that's quite a well-stocked little supermarket, considering nothing else is open. I should have filmed in there. We've got some dog food, some soap, some chips, and some Irrigard. Happy days. Let's keep going to Sandstone. Check out these wind turbines in the middle of nowhere. 5 of them. They're all just cranking because it's super windy, but luckily it's a semi-tailwind, so we're going to get to Sandstone with 35%. I think this is near the Ague mine. So yeah, very interesting. Very interesting indeed, and we're just here in the desert. Pure desert, and the wind is blowing, so luckily we're not doing our long stretch today. Yeah, interesting, hey. London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. So they said on the sign that horse and buggies used to drive over it, but it's gotten even more eroded over the years. Whoa, it reminds me of Moab arches. Check it out. And then back there's a brewery underneath the ground. There's a Polestar off the dirt road. The Twig's in there keeping cool. All right, we came, we saw the London Bridge. London Bridge, London Bridge, London Bridge is falling down. London Bridge is still here for you to see. A great place for a picnic. London Bridge has been has long been a social focal point for the people of Sandstone. In the halcyon years of the town between 1907 and 1913, when 6,000 and 8,000 people lived in the district. Whoa! Many large and happy picnic outings. Socialise here horse-drawn drag, four-wheel wagon with wooden seats into it. Look, and there's the buggy on the thing. Oh, you probably can't see the sign. It's very worn. The bridge is part of a larger breakaway, some 800 metres long. Then there's the miners' pathway. And there's the brewery. Hanging out in the brewery. Whoa, very cool. Feel the heat now. We've arrived in the Pilbara, I think. And there's the Polestar. There's the Polestar with the arch in the background. Got the aircon going for the Twig. Alright, let's go and find a camp spot for the night. Fingers crossed. Alright, so this used to be a brewery. Whoa, it's so nice and cool. Let's just park the Polestar in here and sleep here for the night. The Sandstone Trade Heritage Brewery, established in 1907 by Irishman J.F. Kearney, the brewery catered for the drinking needs of the local people for many years. Water was pumped to equipment on the upper level for brewing and then stored in cellars below, which, being carved in solid rock, ensured that the beer was kept cool even in the hottest weather. Wow, I can see that because it's so cool. I mean, literally cool. Oh my God, it's so cool in here. Oh, so nice. So nice. Look, and there's the up top bit. You probably can't see it, it's a bit dark. Oh, it's so cool in here. Oh, wow. Interesting, hey? Very interesting. So there it is, the cave that was a brewery. Meanwhile, it's 36 degrees out here. I reckon it was probably about 20 in there. So nice. So nice. But unfortunately, no camping allowed. Look at the view. This is crazy country. Crazy country, just like olive green bushes everywhere as far as the eye can see. Polestar's got a bit of dust on the back. I guess it was worth it. Have to wipe it off. No camping and or overnight stay not permitted. Infringements may apply. Look, there's more caves over there. Alright. Let's go now. That's enough heritageness. Enough heritageness. Okay, we found a nice shady spot. Got the car on charge. Getting 3.3 kilowatt. And be charged by about 3 AM. It's tempting to unplug it and just let it, I don't want to sit on 100, but I think I'm just going to charge because once it's charged, it's charged. Hey, anyway, so after we went and saw the arch or London Bridge, we came here, had to go and check in at the council office, selected a site, and so we arrived here at 11 o'clock, even with that little diversion to go and see the Twig's loving the heat, aren't you, Twig? And the flies, she keeps trying to chomp them. Even with that diversion, we arrived with 41. Wow, we're getting 22 kilowatt. 22 kilowatt. I mean, 22 kilometers an hour. That is so cool. All right. So we arrived with 41%. I'll turn off the aircon. We don't want to stress the car more than she needs. Look at the dust. There's dust everywhere. As nice as that arch was, I probably wouldn't have done it just because of the dust. Anyway, I'm such a wuss. Anyway, we arrived with 41% and 200, just over 200 Ks, which is awesome. It shows you that definitely get 500 if I do 90. Did 90 the whole way. We're going to we kind of headed going into a headwind when we were heading north, and then once we headed due west, it was kind of a tailwind. So there you can see 2:56 AM is when it'll finish at 100%. Getting 21 kilometers an hour at 229 volts. And we've got 220 kilometers worth of range. So in the morning, it'll say 500 kilometers. Wait a Twig. Good girl. Now you can see the efficiency or the trip stats for today. 292 kilometers, just under 300. 15.4 kilowatt hours per 100. Wow, pretty damn good. 4 hours behind the wheel and an average of 75 kilometers an hour. So that makes a huge difference when you stick on 90. And the Odo's 52,810. We've done just over 3,000 kilometers on the trip already. That average is 17.9, 37 hours, 32 behind the wheel, and an average of 84. So good, so good. Excuse fingers. Love the Polestar. The Polestar. Whoa, I'm gonna miss the Polestar. Love the Polestar. Such a good car. Such a good car. Yes. The love of grass. For the pure love of grass. Lawn surfing. Oh, Doogie's a lawn surfer. She loves it. We've moved over to the shadiest spot. Look at that. Happy days. It's so nice when a plan comes together. Thanks to my EV OG guru Rob for setting me on the best path, finding me the best spots. What a legend. Hey Twig. Twig sit. Twig sit. Good girl. Twig's chillaxing in the shade, just like a daddy. She's chillaxing in the shade. Caravan park's completely empty. Some people are leaving and this one van just pulled up. You better not park right next to me. Alright, we got a burger, a couple of drinks from the Sandstone General Store. And look at this. BR2 shit can stand. You bake 'em, I'll take 'em. Sandstone night cart owner and drivers Stan, Alice and Son, established 1907. So night cart, that's getting rid of all the sewerage. How funny is that? Very cool. There's no shame in being the dunny diver, we used to call it at the mine. Yeah, good on Stan, he was the guy. Alright, we're having a burger from the cafe because it's only open till 2. So this will be our dinner. Move the car into the shade, desperately trying to find shade. But yeah, got the burger. Not with a lot, but just the good stuff. And a Jarritos, guava, taste of Mexico. Check out this collection of bottles. It's just sitting here right at the van park. Unprotected, just sitting here. Fantastic old bottles. Old champagne bottles, old beer bottles with the logo on it. And in other good news, finally the sun's setting. Oh my god, we've still got 2 or 3 days ahead of this of us, so suck it up, sunshine. Embrace the suck, as they say. Twiggy's having her dinner. She seems to be taking it in her stride, although she's going to have a sore mouth from snapping at all the flies constantly. Poor Polestar's sitting there in the hotness, charging up. She's at 63. We'll be at 100 by 4 AM. And I got horribly sunburnt. Look at that, because I've been lying in the sun, but I was lying in the shade with no shirt on, lying in the shade in the sun. But look, oh, burnt and burnt head. Have to be a bit more careful tomorrow, even though it was in the shade. Yeah, and look, there's all the stuff, the old stuff, the old engines, bottles, the bottles there at the Sandstone Caravan Park. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow we head to the Pilbara. Woo! But because we're slow charging, it's going to take us 2 nights or a night to get there. And even though it's 700 k's, I think, so it's going to take us 2 days to do that 700 k's. Then we get to our secret mission of Newman. Shh, don't tell anyone. We'll get there. Fingers crossed. See ya.